Hello. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? How's it going? How are you? Welcome in. I changed my room. I changed it a little bit. It's darker behind me, but still lighter everywhere else. So it's still suitable for streaming. But I do it's like a purpley gray color. You can't really see it, but it just looks gray. But it's really pretty and it's going to match the bathroom really well. I'm excited. I was supposed to spend today painting the bathroom, but that did not happen, unfortunately. I don't know if you can see him from here. You can barely see him. He's in his dog bed. He's doped up on pain meds right now. A lot of them. He's on carprofen and gabapentin, and then he's on an antibiotic as well, just in case. He's a sleepy boy. He's past fuck out, man. Like he's asleep. Asleep. But he's doing good. If you're not in the Discord and you don't know what's going on, trigger warning dogfight for the next few minutes. But 25 stream streak. Holy crap. Reasonably well. Been working on the disability and neurodivergency marathon. Yes, I've been watching that on and off all weekend. Been watching that today, not all weekend. Today. I think, was it live yesterday? I don't remember. No, we went to the dog park this morning, right? And something told me to go to the other one. I should have listened. Yeah, I was tuned in today, but today's been kind of a blur. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we go to the dog park. The dog park is separated into large area, small area. In the large area is a very aggressive dog with his owner. And I go into the airlock and I ask the guy, I'm like, is your dog friendly? Because he's being kind of aggressive, but some dogs like to bark through the fence. And then once you're in the dog park, they don't care anymore. So I asked him, I was like, is he friendly? And the guy was like, well, I don't really know, because the only other dog he's ever around is a smaller dog we have at home. And he's cool with the small dog, but I don't know how he would do with the big dog. And I said, totally cool. I will go to the small dog side and leave you guys alone to stretch and do your thing. So the guy stayed for another 5 minutes. I was on this side. He was on this side. And then he leaves. He leaves with his dog. And he walked down the path towards the parking lot for this place, right? And I can't see the parking lot from where I'm at, from the dog park. It's under a bridge and shit. So we stayed 20 minutes. Bolter pooped a couple times. Nobody else was there. It was chill. We go to head back and we get to the parking lot, and that dog is running loose around the parking lot and the bridge and everywhere. And so we got I was kind of like, oh, that's weird. I wonder if he got got away from his owner. Wonder where his owner is. He's got to be here somewhere. We're probably looking for him, right? So we get to my car, or we're heading to my car. And this dog just charges us. And it was an immediate dog fight, immediate. And the thing is Bolter is super friendly to other dogs. He loves other dogs. But if you start shit with Bolter, Bolter will finish the shit. Bolter does not hold back once it's started. But if it's a friendly dog, he has no interest in fighting. It's just once it's started, he will end it. And they were the same size. This random abandoned dog was the same size as Bolter. And the abandoned dog is wearing a harness. So I've got Bolter by the collar. I've got the other dog by the harness. I'm trying to separate them. I'm not strong enough to separate two 70-pound dogs. I fell down 3 times. They're attacking each other. It sounded worse than it was. And then I'm yelling the whole time. I'm telling Bolter to let him go. And I'm trying to get this other dog to listen to me. And I look up as I'm fighting these dogs, right? And they keep meeting and separating and meeting and separating. My arms hurt. I look out, and across the bridge, there is a lady running across the creek at us. And she gets over there and she grabs the black dog's harness, and she manages to get him to open his mouth a little bit, and she pulls him off Bolter. I pull Bolter off of him. I put Bolter in my car while she holds the black dog, and I looked him over, and I didn't see anything immediately. I didn't see any really bad anything immediately. He looked fine. Now the black dog had some white spots on him, and it looked like Bolter might have like grazed him under his chin because he had a little pink going on. And then the black dog had a little gash on his leg, but it wasn't like an emergency situation. It was just like, yeah, that was a dog fight. So she's holding this dog for me. She was a saint. She was so nice. She's holding this stray dog for me. Bolter's in my car, safe and sound and locked in now. So I call animal control, and this lovely human being waits with me while animal control, which was closed today, redirects to the police station, and an officer came out to get him in like a canine unit car. So the officer came and got him. He took my report. I was like, look, he's like dog aggressive. He's friendly with humans. Like, I didn't get bit. So he's fine. But like there's a gash on his leg and a little bit under his here. So, the shelter might want to look at that. And he was like, okay, well, thanks for calling it in. He took the dog. So I get Bolter home, right? And he seems to be doing fine. Like, he jumped in the car. He jumped out of the car. He seemed to be fine. But he laid down in the floor, and that's when I started seeing some blood under his arm, like here and down. And then he had a gash in his leg too, which I patched the gash in his leg because it was very shallow. So I cleaned it and I wrapped it so he couldn't lick it. And that was very shallow. And I was like, if that's the worst he got, he's fine. That's not a big deal. But he started bleeding like down here, and I was like, okay. And I tried to like clean it and stop the bleeding, and it just kept going. And I was like, fuck, okay. And then I found like 2 other graze spots that were like pinkish with his fur, but they weren't like actively bleeding. And I was like, we're going to have to go to the emergency vet. We're going to have to go. So we went, we got a really good report. The vet looked at him. She's like, these are all superficial. Hi, Raiders. We're talking about Bolter's and Bolter's day. Bolter had a bad day. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Signal, how are you doing? Needs to rest and to vibe on his meds. He is vibing on his meds. That is for sure. Dude, we're almost to 3 years. Holy crap. Anyway, so we go to the emergency vet after Bolter. We're talking about like trigger warning a dog fight. Everybody's okay. It's all fine. There was a little bit of blood. I'm pretty much past the dog fight now. But we're talking about going to the vet after the fight. So I take Bolter to the emergency vet because none of the vets are open on the weekend. So we had to go, and I picked the one closer to my house because I know they're less expensive than the one in the middle of town. The one in the middle of town is like pricey for no reason, because it's in the middle of town and it's convenient. So back past my house is like another one. So we went to that one. And we get there, and it's going to be like a 4-hour wait, right? We get there about 1. I think it was 2:30 or 3 before we were seen. She was telling me it was going to be even longer. She was like, it could be a 4-hour wait. And I was like, damn. And what's funny is I watched all these other people come in with dogs that could have waited to be seen till Monday. Like, one had an ear infection. Girl, what? Right. So we finally get seen. She looks him over. He is mad about it. He is mad that somebody is poking and prodding him, but she's like, look, they're all superficial. It's just, it's a weird nick, so it's just bleeding a lot. It will stop. And she told me basically like she could do it, but he was going to have to be sedated, or I could do it. And she was like, basically you just need to clip the fur away, with the clipper. And then clean it really good. Just clean he's got like 4 spots. And just clean all the spots really good and keep an eye on him. And then she sent him home with some pain meds. She sent him home with gabapentin. And I already had Kerprofen, which is like it's like aspirin for dogs. So I already had Kerprofen. And then she sent him home with an antibiotic. He's had all 3. And he is now passed out in his bed because he is tired. He expended a lot of energy today. Doing his stuff. So he got beat up. I think he won the fight. Honestly, I think I think he's the winner. But maybe not. The other dog was very friendly to people. Could not stand dogs. I have no idea why this dog was at the dog park to begin with. I don't. That's if your dog has like any kind of aggression, you don't take it to the dog park. It stays home. But this guy, the thing is this guy took him to the dog park, left when we showed up, and then abandoned him in the parking lot. Like, what? Like, because I ended up walking this dog around once Bolter was safe in the car. I ended up walking this abandoned dog around thinking, oh, he got loose. His owner's got to be looking for him. Not once did that guy show up. No, I walked back to the dog park. I walked to the parking lot. We walked around. Guy was nowhere to be seen. Guy just abandoned his dog. So there's that. But Bolter's got a bunch of pain meds and antibiotics. We're gonna cleanse his wounds again tonight before bed. I washed him out a little bit when we got home, but I'm gonna like really take a closer look later. He's the reason I haven't done it yet, like I cleaned what I could get to, but he passed out as soon as we got home and he won't move. Like I tried to like poke and pry and he got mad at me, so I'm just letting him sleep for now. All of his spots have been cleaned, but we're gonna like clip everything away and get him like good to go after stream. I'm just letting him sleep it off. But yeah, the vet was like, it's nothing. He just needs meds and you need to keep his stuff clean. And she's like, can you do that? And I was like, yes, I can. So I stopped and I got all the stuff I need to, I'm going to wrap his leg so he can't lick it. He's got a gash here, one here somewhere. And then I think he's got like a scrape here, if I remember right. But that's just a scrape. So I'm going to wrap his leg. I got some gauze and some of the Band-Aid wrap that sticks to itself. And then I've got Hibiclens and I have wound cleaner, like a wound flush cleanser. So he'll be fine. And the vet bill was pricey, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was like $300. I went in there thinking he's going to need stitches. This is going to be $1,500. Like, and I was still like, we're going to do this. We're going to figure it out. But luckily, since I'm going to do most of the work myself, it was only like $300. So pricey, but not as bad as I expected. I'm still mad that this guy abandoned his dog. Like, I'm still mad about it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm still very upset with this man. The only like bright side to this is that dog is now in the care of the animal shelter. He's super friendly with humans. So he's going to get adopted and they're going to fix him. They're going to neuter him. He was not neutered, which I think is where a lot of the aggression was coming from. So they're going to neuter him. If the guy does claim his dog, they're not going to give it back until they neuter him. So if your dog gets picked up by the animal shelter out here, you can't get your dog back unless you agree to let the shelter fix him or spay her, and then you pay for it. So if you can't pay for that operation, you don't get your dog back, which is probably for the best with this dude. But at least the dog will get neutered, and then he'll have a chance at a better house. So that's one of the bright sides. But Bolter is passed out. He's beyond passed out. This dog is high as a kite. He's good to go, and we'll keep an eye on everything. I did call out of work tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was sitting in the vet. I had just gotten there, and I text my boss. I was like, hey, I know that like animal emergencies aren't technically covered by our protected time off, but I'm going to have to take tomorrow off and use my PTO because this happened and I'm probably going to be here for the next 5 hours. Which means I'm probably not going to sleep well tonight because I'm going to be stressed out. And I don't think that's good for me to go into work tomorrow. Can you get my shift covered? And I told her, I was like, if you absolutely can't, let me know. I'll come in. I'm just going to be exhausted because I'm stressed out. And I'll do my best. Like, I'll come in and I'll do my best, but it won't be great. And she was like, no. She's like, animal emergencies aren't covered. So we can't do protected time off, but you can use your paid time off to handle it, and we got your shift covered. I hope your dog is okay." And I was like, "Yeah, he's gonna be fine. It's just a long wait." I was fully prepared because the problem is because Bolter, he was actively bleeding from this one still, but it was like a trickle. And there were a couple of dogs and cats at the vet that were like higher priority because Bolter was fine. Like he wasn't like dying. So they were like, we have to take the more, it's an emergency room. We have to take the actual emergencies back first. And I was like, I totally get it. I get it. Like, if I have to sit here for 4 hours, I'll sit here for 4 hours. Luckily, I was only there for like 2.5 before we were seen. But and she kept apologizing. I was like, it's not your fault that animals are sick and get hurt. Like, it's not your fault. It's fine. But he's okay. Everybody's okay. The dog has been taken in to be at the shelter. And the dog was gorgeous. It was a black and white mutt with heterochromia. That dog will get adopted immediately. And hopefully it's by somebody that can work him through his dog aggression. But everybody's okay. The dog was okay. Bolter's okay. He's on pain meds. He doesn't feel anything. He's sleeping. We're good. I am still stressed out though. By the like, you guys don't understand like how rough they were going at it. Like, me wrenching these dogs apart over and over again. I'm falling down. I'm covered in mud. If you're in the Discord, I posted a picture of it. Like, my jeans were just caked in mud. Because I went down so many times trying to pull them apart. Until that woman got there and hauled the mutt off of Bolter. But like we put Bolter in the car, and then I went back to the black dog and I put him on a leash so we could contain him. And my heart was racing for like the next hour, even though they were fine and separated and stuff. Like, my heart was going for like another hour. I was so stressed out. I was so upset. Luckily that lady helped me. I wish good things for her. She crossed a creek to come help me. Like, she ran straight across the creek because I'm yelling at these dogs. Like, I'm yelling at Bolter to let go. I'm yelling at the black dog to back off. Like, I'm trying to wrench them apart. And she was like, oh shit. She comes running across to help. So I wish all the best things for her. I hope she has an amazing couple of months and all the good things. She was so sweet. And she waited with me while animal control showed up because it took them like 30 minutes to come get this dog, and that was it was like 20 minutes before I even called. So like, it happened, we separated them. I walked him back to the dog park and then back to the parking lot thinking his owner has to be here somewhere. And then I called animal control because I try not to call animal control if the owner is nearby. Like, if I think the owner is around, I'll try to find the owner before I call animal control. Because like, animal control makes it really difficult to get your dog back. But I think in this case, that might be a good thing. So I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. He's gonna be sore tomorrow. Oh, they got me too. They didn't bite me. I did not get bit. But this leg right here has a scratch, like clear up it. Probably from when I fell down a couple of times. Hi, Star. Bolter feels great. Bolter feels great. He's on pain meds, so he's okay. But they scratched me really good through my denim. I was wearing jeans. But I didn't even notice until I got home and I was taking my like pants off because they were caked in mud from falling down so much. And I looked down and I was like, oh, I have a wound. So I also cleaned that out and I've bandaged it. I'm fine. I'm upset, but I'm fine. So we're just gonna vibe tonight. We're gonna let Bolter sleep. He's gonna sleep it off. If anybody redeems treats for Bolter, I will put them aside and he'll get them after stream. Yeah. It's been an interesting day. It's been a very interesting day. Among everything, because I had to tell Moose what happened, because that's basically all we talk about. And like, we're friendly, but like, what we talk about is Bolter. Like, he asked how Bolter doing, I sent him pictures, stuff like that. But I did message him and I was like, hey, just so you know, he got in a dogfight. He's okay. It just did happen. He'll be all right. And then when I took him to the emergency vet, I sent another message and I was like, hey, I need his insurance information because this is gonna go towards the deductible. But I'm still upset. I'm mad. Also, my voice is going because I was yelling so much. So my voice is kind of hoarse. I'm gonna drink some tea after stream. I had some coffee earlier, so I'm okay, but I got a little bit of a cough now. Thank you for the after stream care. Signal, thank you for the 34 months. I appreciate you so much. I hope your stream went amazing. If you are new here and you don't know me, my name is ZombeeAttack and I have 4 cameras and unstable mental health. Today was not great for that unstable mental health, but I am a DVD killer main and sometimes Resident Evil speedrunner, and you can pick my killer, change my camera angles, and play with all the pretty lights around me, including Steve, with channel points and chat commands. So have fun interacting. Signal, if you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Sorry, I was in the middle of a story, so I didn't want to stop. You are now welcome to come back. I am done talking about what happened. So if that's a triggering subject to you, it's over with. I won't mention it again, except to say Bolter's high as a kite and he's sleeping, and that he's okay if anybody asks. But I won't get into the nitty gritty again. If anybody's coming in now wondering what happened today, you can watch the VOD and see. Good one, 2 great games. I was watching you play the other one. Like I had you up during Clair Obscure, but I was watching you play the first one, something about a Mountain King, Bramble. I was watching you with the final boss fight while I got ready. The Mountain King, that's it. Guys, if you're just now tuning in tonight or you don't know, Saturdays are sponsored streams with Gunnar. If you want your own pair of very excellent blue light blocking glasses, you can go over to gunnar.com and use code ZOMBIE. They do have a 30% off sale going on right now. So in my pin post is a link you can use. Use that link instead of my code to give me credit for the sale, but you'll get the 30% off just automatically because that's the sale that's going on over there. Normally 15% off is the most you can get, and you would use code zombie, but during their Black Friday sales and stuff like that, obviously you'll just use my link because the 30% is obviously better than the 15%. My prescription Gunners actually came in yesterday. They're back there. I wanted to wear my Fallout ones tonight, but my prescription ones, I ordered the Siri ones from the Witcher collection. Being able to see, because I used my newest prescription for these. They do prescription glasses, by the way. Being able to see with my newest prescription is wild. I put those things on and I was like, holy crap, is this what it's supposed to look like? Because my eyes got worse from two exams ago, and so this last exam he gave me a new prescription that's slightly stronger. And I hadn't ordered glasses for that prescription yet. So when the Siri ones come in and I put them on, I was like, oh, I can actually read street signs again. Funny. The thing is my old glasses were like, they were strong enough to pass my driving exam. Like when you go to get a license, because I had to get my Alabama license again when I moved back. So I went and got my Alabama license with my old glasses on, and they were strong enough to read the eye test. Like I was able to see well enough to do the eye test. Like it wasn't like I was blind. I haven't been driving blind, but this new prescription is just like a tiny step up, a tiny bit stronger. And now like at night, it's not so bad. I can actually see to drive at night, which is nice. So go get your own pair of Gunners at gunnar.com. I spent yesterday. No, Wednesday. It was Wednesday, wasn't it? So Wednesday I painted my room. I got back on my ADHD meds, and of course your first week back on your meds, like you're gonna be going. You're gonna be moving, right? So I got back on my ADHD meds Wednesday, I believe. and I was very motivated to get some stuff in order that I've been putting off. So I ended up painting my room, just that one wall though, hanging all my shelves, all my stuff, reorganizing, deep cleaning this room. And then Thursday was Thanksgiving, so I worked all day Thursday, and then I went to Lyd and Faden's. And then you guys know Lyd the kid, and then Faden here on Twitch. Went to their place for Thanksgiving dinner. Came home, kept working on my room a little bit, and then yesterday, I actually spent most of yesterday out of the house. Which I did not mean to because it was Black Friday, but I ended up going to Lowe's like 2 different times, so that I could finish hanging everything. So I don't have my prints yet. I have prints picked out, to put in the frames, but I haven't ordered them yet. They're on my throne if you want to see the vibe. And then I went to Lowe's yesterday to get wall anchors for the shelves because they require like a certain diameter screw to be able to hang. And I got paint for the bathroom. The bathroom right now is a weird green color. It's going to be pink and purple. I'm very excited about that. So I'm making this house my own. I'm making this house my own. I'm so excited. Life got HD. All of a sudden it did. Being able to see again was wild. And then I stopped and bought 4 Red Bulls today. I did on the way back from the vet because I had to stop and get him some wet food so that I can mix the pills up with like, I can take some wet food and shove pills in them and then like make a ball and shove it in his mouth. I did get him some wet food so I can trick him to eating his meds, and he got a pup cup. We did go get a pup cup today. We did do that. And I told the barista at Dutch Bros, I was like, look, he's had a rough day. Can you put like 2 treats in his pup cup? And the guy was like, absolutely. And then he asked me what happened. And I was like, well, you know, he had a bit of a tussle today. And the guy was like, oh no, is he okay? And I'm like, he's fine. But Bolter got double treats and a lot of whipped cream. He got shredded cheese over his dinner because the antibiotics he has to eat to take them. So I was trying to trick him into eating all of his food, not just the wet food. So I sprinkled some cheese. So he's been very well treated today. He's been good. I did have to deadlift him out of into the car a couple of times though, because since he's hurt here, jumping isn't like a great idea. So I have had to deadlift a 65.2-pound dog a couple of times. He's lost weight. He's like 65 and a few ounces. When we moved down here, he was closer to 70. So he's lost a little weight, so he's doing good. He's still fat, but it's okay. He's cute. It's fine. So we tried to make a good day out of the bad days, so he's doing all right. And what else? Oop, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. I did that wrong. There we go. Oh, Steam's having a sale because it's a Black Friday week. Oh, in the Discord yesterday. Why did that stutter? In the Discord yesterday, I posted my wish list, Sack's wish list, and Red's wish list. I turned my wish list to surprise gifts and secret gifts. So what that means is over on throne.com/ZombeeAttack, if you choose to send a Christmas present, whether it's for me or Bolter, it won't tell me what it is, and it's just going to show up in a blank box. I'm going to get Red to come over and wrap anything sent. So I don't know what it is, and I'll open it on a special stream. You can also shop the Throne like marketplace and just pick something random to send. Don't be gross. I will ban you. Be chill about it. If you're going to send a surprise one, like one that's not on my list, like something just as a surprise from the Throne marketplace, don't be weird. Okay. You can be funny. Funny is fine. Don't be weird. The bad kind of weird. I also posted Red's wish list and Sack's wish list because they are the mods for this channel. And if you want to say thank you to them for modding, you can go through their wish list and do it that way. I think Sack really wants the Stream Deck funded so he can use that for other things. Red, I think, is just trying to decorate her room, or redecorate her room at her house. I know a while back she posted some prints and stuff that she was looking at. So whatever, nothing is expected. Do not think you have to do any of that. That's just, I know every year somebody's like, I want to send a Christmas present. So I turn on secret gifts and surprise gifts once a year just to, keep it secret. And then on a Christmas stream, we'll open them up. Hopefully they're all for Bolter. I would rather you guys send gifts for Bolter than anything else, but you don't have to send anything. No pressure. I was gonna set up the Christmas tree. In here, but I don't know that I have enough room without just getting rid of the couch. So I don't know if we'll set up the tree or not. I don't know yet, but yeah, I will wrap the presents. So, well, somebody will wrap the presents, but that is an option. I think that was everything. So what we're going to do real quick is take a short second to show you that on the Gunnar website, we have, because Gunnar is sponsoring the stream tonight, by the way. You can't see the logo on this page, but it's okay because it's on the website. Gunnar is having a 30% off sale site-wide. It does look like it's most frames. So like the Fallout ones that I'm wearing are here in the sunglasses. Oh, hold on. Where are we at? Let me move this over. You've got your Cruise, your Call of Duty Alpha Edition, all of these things. And if you want to check out the frame tab, hold on one second. Let me go back over here. If you want to check out the frame tag, you can actually look for all of the collaborations they've done with video games, like the Witcher White Wolf ones are really cool. And you're just going to add them to your cart. Use my link in the pin post so I get credit, and then hop over here, add what you need to your cart. And then hold on. Let's do this. Non-prescription, add to cart. There you go. And you're just going to automatically get the 30% off Black Friday. Automatically. So that is how you do that if you are interested in your own pair of glasses. And they're sponsoring tonight. And we're very grateful for that because it will help with the vet bill. It'll help. We're going to play some Dead by Daylight tonight. I'm going to turn on Killer Redeems. As always, usually what we're going to do. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I needed a distraction after the day I've had, so I appreciate y'all being here. We're gonna vibe. We are gonna vibe. And thank you for sitting through my story. I appreciate it. Hi, Asta. How you doing? We are gonna do Killer. We're not gonna do the we're not gonna do the map showcase. We're just gonna run regular maps, and we're gonna play a Nimmy. In honor. Good evening, Asta. In honor of this absolutely hateful randomizer. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's good. I am one of those people that, like, even though I have no reason to think there's like anything wrong with my dog, I will stare at them to make sure they're breathing. Occasionally, like, there's nothing, like, Bolter's fine, but I will still stare at him and wait until he breathes to just ensure that he's okay. But yeah, he's just high as a kite right now, so that's all that's going on with him. He's on a bunch of meds, but he's totally fine. Boom. Thank you for everything, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. So with what happened today, like, the nail, my real nails are fine, but I did lose these 3. And I didn't even notice until I got home. And I was getting him out of the car and I looked down and I was like, oh, I lost 3 nails. That's how you know it was serious. Oh, it was funny. It was funny. What a funny day. What a funny day. I used your link to Gunnar. Yes. So as long as like you click the link, it opens up, and as long as you shop in that tab, it will count. It will count for sure. Mine was just meh. I mean, honestly, I would have preferred a meh day. I probably would have preferred an easy day. It was a weird day. Vin, how you doing? Thanks for using my link. I appreciate you. I appreciates it. I can't hear this game. Is it quiet? No, it's not that quiet. Where are you going, sir? There are pallets everywhere. No pallets. No pallets. Only go. Pallet? Pallet? Barbara, I need you to do your thing. Cool. I'm glad you had a funny day. Doggo taking care of me instead of me of Doggo. I spent all day taking care of my doggo, so that's how today went. He's fine though. He's sleeping. He's just sleeping. He's sleeping it off. All right, they're all over there. They're all over there. So I want the Moxie. I went to the hold on 1 second. I thought I saw somebody. Went to the eye doctor, got 2 new pairs of glasses, third one blank, so I can wear them with my new contacts since I decided I would start wearing contacts for a drag. Let's go. Hell yeah. The Moxies are gorgeous though. I love them a lot. The Moxies are really pretty. I just like how they have the little like fold out side blinders, I guess you would say. I like the little blinders on the side. I think they look cool. But yes. There will be nights that I'll just wear my prescription Gunners on stream, but I really wanted to wear these tonight. I don't know. I just really like the Fallout ones a lot. I like the Fallout ones a lot. And I need to ask the community lead if it's too late to film some ads for Gunnar in exchange for another pair of glasses. Cause I was supposed to film a couple of ads for them. And stuff, but I got so overwhelmed with work this week that I was never able to film it. Her service dog training, nice. Working. So I only have enough like contacts for streaming. I don't wear them normally. Somebody was over here. Somebody was over. And then it got cold. It got freezing cold for no reason. I'm still confused by that. Freezing cold outside. I came out of the vet today and I was just like, it dropped in another 10 degrees. And it was already chilly. And it dropped like it was alright. It was wait, it's cold outside. I don't even know why it's cold. I mentioned I'm picking up the Health Vibe Cop shirt, right? Yes. I think that's funny. I went looking for it on their website and I couldn't find it. I don't know if I just was on the wrong tab or like what happened. But I could not find it on the website. I thought Jake was in here. I now have 2 pairs of Moxies coming, 1 prescription, 1 without. Nice. 'Cause I have my regular series, the Witcher, series collection one. I have the regular ones, and then I have prescription ones. Like, yeah, that's the thing is, like, it's almost December, so it's like, yeah. Um, like, yeah, it's gonna be cold, but it's been hot up until, like, yesterday. It's just out of nowhere. Oh, she dead. Why she dead? I'm confuzzled. Why did she die? Why did she die? I don't know what's going on. Hard to spot. Okay. I'm excited for you. Those Moxies are gorgeous, though. I love them. Make sure you take a picture and share it in the Discord. Or just send me a DM if you don't want a picture of yourself in the Discord. That's totally fine, too. But I want to see them. Unless, of course, you're trying to remain faceless. Then, do what you want. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I think I need to change that chat command to mention that gifts off throne right now are secret. For anybody that missed it, if you want to help either of there's 3 mods technically, but I couldn't find Willie's wish list. I don't think Willie has a wish list. But Red and Sack both have wish lists. There are mods for this channel. And I also posted my wish list in the Discord, and it's there in chat. I don't know if Red did it, but I turned on secret gifts and surprise gifts. So what that means is any gifts sent right now, it won't tell me what you sent. It'll basically just like say, hey, somebody sent you something, and then it'll be secret and it'll show up in a plain box. And I'll get somebody to wrap it for me. So we'll open it on a special stream. So like it'll be like a Christmas stream. I want to reiterate that I did turn on surprise gifts, which means you can shop Throne's storefront and send random stuff. But don't be weird. I will ban you. You can be funny, but don't be weird. You will get banned. Don't be weird. Drop the link in random nonsense. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I shopped their website. We're talking about the Health Vibe Cop shirt. I shopped their website and like I saw all the stuff that was like already out, but I couldn't find pre-order stuff. It was very weird. Very weird. I also spent all of yesterday listening to Health because I was just like, I want to see what this band's like. And I don't hate them. They're actually quite entertaining. I actually very much enjoyed the This Is Health radio. See, the fun thing about me is that I have to listen to a song like 3 or 4 times before I know what the lyrics are. So I didn't get a sad vibe from them. I got a this is loud and angry. But I don't know what any of the lyrics were. It takes me like 3 or 4 listens to a song to like realize what they're saying, if that makes sense. Because I just don't understand. I don't process stuff correctly. I don't process stuff right. Where is the Claudette? I have yet to see the Claudette. There's the Claudette. Hiding. Hiding. Okay. Not really sure what that was about. Depends on the album. I also listened to Sundowning by Sleep Token yesterday, and Levitate is a beautiful song. That was a beautiful song. One of my favorites, I think. So really enjoyed that one too. I listened to a bunch of new music yesterday. A bunch of new music. All right, where you at, Jake? Where are you at, Jake? I can't more you because Claudette's on first hook. I cannot more you because Claudette's on first hook. Unfortunately. Anyway. What an interesting day. What a wildly interesting day. Bit messy, but that's okay. That's okay. They did the entire soundtrack for Max Payne 3. I think Red mentioned that. That sounds familiar. Hi, Duncan. Glad you and here are okay. Yes. We are doing all right. Everybody is okay at the end of the day, which is what matters. We're gonna play Huntress while we waste time. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to write Signal down. Oof. So my tarot cards did come in, but I forgot to grab my book. So we'll start doing tarot cards tomorrow. I gotta write Signal. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. For sure. For sure. For sure. If you need sleep, go get sleep. All right. Oh, goodness. I wrote Signal on the board. So I also spent like 20 minutes troubleshooting this camera earlier because it was fuzzy. And I still don't know how I fixed it, but I fixed it. So whatever. Whatever. But, oops, excuse me. The Red Bull gave me the hiccups. Good night. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing night. But thanks for being here, you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna redo my nails tomorrow. I don't know what color yet though. I called my boss. I was like, I don't think I can come in tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a bit of a day. And they were like, it's okay, we'll get it covered. That's what PTO is for. It's also what your unprotected time off is for as well. I have 60 hours of unprotected time off, which is like your call-in hours. And I have 60 hours of PTO. So like basically what'll happen is I was supposed to call the store. Dang it, I gotta call the store. I'll use my unprotected time off, which the thing with unprotected time off is once you run out of it, you get fired. It's just to keep people from calling in all the time. So I have 60 hours of that. I'll only be using 80 for the time off request. And then I also can use paid time off to get paid for tomorrow. So either way, I'm fine. I've got 60 hours of paid time off and 60 hours of unprotected time off. I will be all right. Like my boss was even like, hey, it will use your unprotected. And I was like, I got 60 hours. And she was like, you're fine then. It's totally fine. They just don't, I'm pretty sure they don't want me to get fired. They can't afford to lose anybody. And I was like, nah, man, that's cool. I'm fine. I'll be fine. That's what paid time off is for. It's for taking a break. It's for emergencies. It's for all of that. You know, it's for all of that. So I'll be all right. But yeah, I need like today was mostly spent, dealing with stuff. So I just want a chill day. We're not going to the dog park tomorrow. We're gonna take about a week off from the dog park so he can heal. Not that like anything's like egregious. It's all just scrapes and scratches. But essentially, oh, that was a good hit. We're gonna take about a week off from the dog park. And just recover at home. So we're gonna have a chill day tomorrow. We might go get a pup cup if he's feeling up to it, just as a little like, hey bud, I'm sorry you're feeling bad. We might go get a pup cup and then we're gonna stay home. We're gonna stay home and enjoy our time at home. I pay rent. I pay rent here. We're gonna enjoy our rent is what we gonna do. He can poop in the backyard. It'll be all right. Um, so I'm gonna paint my bathroom tomorrow. That's what I was supposed to do today was paint my bathroom. I got up early and everything. Like I woke up with my alarm at like 7. Um, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go to the dog park. We're gonna come home and have breakfast. We are then gonna paint the bathroom. It's gonna be a very chill day. I've got everything I need to finish decorating, and I'm good. I'm ready to paint. And then that all went down, and I was like, well, I didn't even eat breakfast. I honestly, the first time I ate was after we got home. The second time, I stopped at on the way back through. I stopped at a grocery store to get everything that I needed to, like, keep his stuff clean. And so I got some fried chicken from the deli. I got him some wet food, and then I ate like 4 of the 5 pieces of fried chicken for dinner because I hadn't eaten all day. All I had was some coffee. It was a weird day, man. What a weird day. Who is this? Is he dead? No, he's not dead. We're good. Oh, I thought for sure he doesn't. He runs in a straight line. Okay. I don't throw in a straight line, though, unfortunately. I throw in a bad line. That would have hit if the rock hadn't been there. Oh, he doesn't run in a straight line. He actually kind of is doing kind of good. Is he going to throw a pallet? No. Okay, well, I don't know why you stopped running, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. I really do like that dark color a lot better. If you want to see the full wall, it's in the Discord. It's in the Discord. You can see the full wall and everything on it. Everything on it. So, I still have to order the prints. Dude, I spent some of last night looking for like artist prints on Twitter, Instagram, and Redbubble, because that's where a lot of like artists exist, and some on Blue Sky too. But I spend the majority of the time on Redbubble. And the amount of the amount of time I had to spend figuring out if it were AI or not was wild. Like, it drove me insane. It should not be allowed. It should not be allowed to sell your shit on Redbubble if you use AI. Straight up. Should not be allowed. Should not be allowed. Made me so sad because there was some like really cool stuff. And then like I would go read the artist bio, and it would be like, I blend my art with Midjourney and Sora to bring to life beautiful things. And I'm like, it's not beautiful, it's slop. Stop cheating. Learn how to actually draw. So, yeah. Made me sad. Made me really sad. Nope. I just need to hook you once. Oh, that should have been a grab. That should have been a grab, but okay. Seriously, the level of just it makes me so mad. There was one girl that was doing like classical style paintings of nuns doing crazy stuff. And I don't mean like crazy. I just mean like it was like 2 nuns kissing or a nun in a blindfold. Like, it wasn't even that explicit. It was just silly stuff. But it was gorgeous, right? And I was like, oh, this is so pretty. And I click on the artist profile, and it's like, I use Midjourney because I'm a lazy fuck. And I'm like, y'all are awful, and I don't like you. Stop ruining things. Stop ruining stuff for everybody. But anyway, I did find some prints that are real, like by real artists, and whatnot. So I'm not gonna grab them like now. I'm not gonna grab them anytime soon with the vet bill and everything. I'm gonna wait. But I have some stuff picked out that like is legit, that I'm excited about. So that's gonna be good. Well, it's gonna be good. Good, good, good. Did they change that video? No, weird. I don't know. Very, very weird. 1,500 bucks starting. I do not have the money for $1,500 paintings. Unfortunately, but if she does prints, I would be interested. While I'm fairly certain her art is worth the $1,500, I do not have $1,500 to spend on art, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You can still send me your link though, because I'd like to look at pretty art. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. Never know. One day in the future, maybe. One day in the future, maybe. Don't forget that tonight is sponsored by Gunnar. You can get your own pair of blue light blocking gaming glasses over at gunnar.com. And if you use my link that's pinned in chat, I get credit for it. You get 30% off. Get your blue sky. She's a far cry from the art she does from limited. Okay. Yeah. Send it over. Send it over. Red Rover, Red Rover. Send the art over. I just feel bad for Bolter. I do. I feel bad for him. He didn't deserve that. He's such a good boy. Did not deserve that. Signal gets a redeem if Signal would like a redeem. And then channel point redeems for killers are open if anybody wants to grab one. In the meantime, we're going to play a Bubba. Bubba. Also, if you're wondering what glasses I'm wearing the Fallout ones. They come with this cool, like, metalish case. It's metal. Yeah, it feels like metal. And it's got the Vault Boy. It's got him on the sleeve. And then it all is just nice and safe. Okay, he's good. He's good. I feel like I went up against this lobby earlier. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. My Siri glasses, I can't wear all the time because I got the amber tint on them. Not the Max, not the Amber Max tint. If you're wondering what that is. So these are amber lenses. They do clear, amber Max, and they do sunglass tints. These are the Amber Max lenses on the Dooms. These are my favorite. The Dooms are my favorite. But you can get them tinted. And also my Siri ones are like transition lenses, which is cool. So they're always like a yellowish tint, and then they also do the transition when you're outside. But I have to choose when I wear those because I don't want to not be able to, I don't want to get questioned at work is more the thing. So I think my next pair of Gunners are going to be clear lenses. Transition, but clear lenses. I think for sure. So I have the option of having a tint or it being clear. I don't know. I just feel like if I wear them to work, somebody's gonna be like, "Why are your glasses yellow?" And I'm gonna be like, "'Cause they're cool, cooler than you." Cooler than you. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Boom. Okay. Michaela went upstairs. And then Michaela went over there. And then Michaela went over here. Ooh, Ravens! How you doing? I had a very lovely Thanksgiving. I got to hang out with friends, and it was very nice. It was very nice. Ooh, a Susie. Okay. Sure. Y'all should probably go get the Kate off the But yeah, no, I got to hang out with friends and eat pumpkin pie and have some really good food. And also I ate a ton of deviled eggs because I was hungry. Work wasn't even that bad either. Like I got out of work by like 1-ish. And I fully expected to be there a lot longer than that. So I thought we were going to be there till like 2:33, and because I was scheduled till 2, so I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be like a 3 o'clock thing because we're going to be busy and no one's going to want to like leave and it's going to suck. But 1 o'clock rolled around, everything was done. And she was like, if you want to go, you can go. And I was like, I want double time so I can stay. And she's like, nah, it's cool. You can go ahead and go. And I was like, okay, bye. Okay, bye. So, anyway, it was fun. It was a very chill day. I was also late to work. They called me. They were like, where are you? And I was like, I am running 10 minutes behind. I am so sorry. And it was fine. But bye. It was your good day. And the PTO that I'm gonna take, and then the double time is gonna make up for any hours missed. So this week I'm not gonna be short this week. It's gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Make up for it. Be a slightly bigger paycheck than normal anyway. Let's see if I hit him. I do hit him. Oh, it was a bit of a day though, but I'm not gonna get into it. If you can either check the Discord or watch the VOD. But it was a bit of a day, but I'm doing better now. I'm doing all right. And Bolter's passed out, so he's doing great. He's a sleepy dog. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy dog. Oh, she's the one that's dead. I don't want her. I want to hook everybody twice before I kill the Kate because she got left on second. Like they left her until she went to second. And I feel bad for her. So, ooh, it's the other Michaela. All the pallets are gone, bud. I don't know where she went. I got my mouse stuck on the keypad or the wrist rest, so I couldn't see where she went. Do you have any idea how this rando's going? I'm 20 saves deep, just cleared Birkin 1, who's replaced by a dog with dog move set, with his stats for damage and AP. Turned out the bolt cutters just knew the were in the room with him. That's rough. A dog with Birkin stats is terrifying. That's not fun. That's terrifying. I don't like it. Don't like it. I might be winning this match. They have 5 gens. Never mind, I broke. No, you're good. It was a nightmare. I put a mag and a half in him and pulled a flamethrower. That's funny. Are you playing on like super duper difficult mode? Because like Birkin should not take that many mag rounds. Oh, no, you mean a magazine and a half. Got it. Okay. You couldn't knife him to death? Could you imagine fighting the dogs in that game with a knife? Adds a lot of variance. Gotcha. What knife? Oh, they didn't give you a knife? You don't have a knife? You would think that game would, like, a rando would start you out with at least a knife just to make sure it's playable. I had to use my knives. Every knife I picked up has broken after 1 to 2 uses. Oh. That rando sounds like a nightmare. I don't want any part of that. I don't want no part of that. I'm out. I'm out. I was trying to ask the devil eggs were so Red went over to the same place I went, because we're all friends. And Red made deviled eggs, so I ate like 6 of them. Before dinner. So the gal that was hosting Thanksgiving, her oven broke. So I offered to let her use my oven. But her oven broke in the morning when she was trying to cook the turkey and everything. And so she had to go to a parent's house to use their oven to cook and eat everything. So like we were 2 hours delayed getting started on Thanksgiving. And then she wasn't quite ready when we did get there. So we had to wait on her to like, cause she'd been cooking all day, right? Like she wasn't ready to like, she told us, she was like, I need an extra like 15 minutes. And we gave her that, but she needed more time and she should have asked for it. It would have been okay. It would have been fine. I could have waited even later. But we got there around 5 and we were kind of just like snacking on the snack foods until she was done getting ready. Around 6. So yes, I had like 6 deviled eggs because I hadn't really eaten anything that day. Hi Wolf, how you doing? It's good to see you. I ate 2 bananas at work. That's really all I had that day. Because work gave us bananas. They couldn't give us like real like actual like lunch. They couldn't buy everybody working on Thanksgiving lunch. So they gave us bananas. And I was like, that's fair, I guess. At least it's something instead of nothing. But yeah. So I had 2 bananas. Cuz I really fully like I had coffee in the morning and then I had 2 bananas for like my break cuz I was taking break really early. So I didn't feel like eating a full meal and then I was like, okay, well we'll be eating Thanksgiving dinner at like 3, so this isn't a big deal. And then it got postponed through no fault of anybody's. I was totally okay with it being postponed. Don't think I'm mad about it. Um and so then I ate a bunch of deviled eggs. I ate a whole bunch of deviled eggs. Um I did. I thought that was funny. So it was a good Thanksgiving though. I got to hang out. I met a new person. We got to chit chat. I saw somebody I hadn't seen in a while. Um, I got to pet a couple of dogs. Like it was a good day. It was a good day. It was good. Um, it was a very good day. Bananas, yes. They only gave us bananas. Um, to eat on the day of Thanksgiving, which was weird because the day before Thanksgiving, we got coffee and donuts. And the day before that, we got a baked potato bar with chili. Um, but the day of Thanksgiving, they didn't do anything special. And it's like, that's the day that sucks. Like the day before and the day of are the 2 days that suck. I don't know why we needed to have a baked potato bar on a Tuesday, but yeah, they gave us bananas. Um, so it was really funny. I get on DVD to play earlier, got a matchmaking penalty for discontinuing a game. Weird. Don't they make it so that you can like discontinue? Like it's like that you can give up if it's not, if you've been like left slugged and stuff. So that's kind of weird that they didn't allow it. Their dogs are so good. Yes, their dogs are super cute. Super, super cute. So I got to pet some dogs. I got to pet some dogs. But it was a good Thanksgiving. It really was. So I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad about it. You can kind of see him. He's over there. He's over there somewhere. Susie. Susie. Why aren't you scrolling? There we go. Am I on? No, I'm on Julie. Hold on 1 second. Heart mask. Cute cat, and that knife is fine. All right. My brothers and I still the olives before dinner. Gotcha. If they had more snacks, I probably would have eaten different things, but really the only the only thing like easily accessible were the deviled eggs. So I just ate a bunch of those. Found the roll scepter in the cop car trunk, popped the gem into the box, and got the stars badge. Huh. It's just weird. It really is. I reported some hackers a while ago, and they did action that report, but it was very obvious that they were hacking into V8. But otherwise, I don't really bother. None of that's important. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. I expect to be compensated with like 17 rocket launchers in the sewers. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, jeez. Just. I really enjoy my room now. I mean, painting that back wall really made a difference. And I don't know, it feels more like roomy and homey and stuff, having stuff on the wall now. Because like there was nothing above my bed before 2 days ago. And now like I've hung all my stuff up and like, I don't know, it just feels homey. Feels kind of nice. Have my own space again. And soon I won't have a weird green bathroom, so it'll be even better. It'll be an even better master suite, I guess. I don't know what to call it. This is the biggest bedroom in the house, and it's got its like own ensuite bathroom. And then the other 2 bedrooms share the hallway bathroom. So I kind of just made this my own little nest. I made just my own little nest, and it's kind of nice. Supermarket Simulator. How's that going? Or Supermarket Simulator going? Good. What's the weirdest thing you can sell in Supermarket Sim? I don't know that I'm going to catch him. Nope. He ran. So the bed sheets I had were like really old. So I grabbed some new ones the other day that are black because I'm trying to hide all the dog hair. And then I think this is funny. But I have a pink comforter coming in soon. It got delayed. It was supposed to be here today, and just with it being the holiday season, it got delayed. So I have a duvet cover coming in that will be a lot easier to keep clean. That I grabbed on sale. And I'm excited for that. And then my shower curtain is kinda dingy, so I went ahead and ordered a new shower curtain. But that's really all I picked up during this Black Friday week was just simple stuff. I didn't really wanna spend a lot of money, and I'm glad I didn't because today kinda sucked. Could have been worse, but still kinda sucked. Um, so it was like a shower curtain, a duvet cover, and some sheets. And the sheets were cheap too. They were less than 20 bucks. Um, I wasn't going fancy. I can always go fancy later. Not now. I'm saving my money right now. So that's just an old comforter. The black one on the bed's like this old down comforter I've had for a really long time. Usually it goes inside a duvet cover. I just don't have a duvet cover that fits it right now. Be honest, books maybe. I don't go to the market to find books. So selling books is sort of weird. Um, what's okay, so some supermarkets do sell books, but the weird thing is down here in the South, um, they're mostly religious books, which is weird, to begin with. That is kinda weird. But a lot of the supermarkets here that if it's not like magazines and like weird books, they sell religious books. Like if you go to Publix down here, it's all like religious stuff in the book section, and then tons of magazines. Just a ton of magazines. A ton of magazines, and the weirdest magazines too. To Walmart or like Borders, fair. I think books and supermarkets are supposed to be like impulse purchases. Um, I don't I don't think they're supposed to be anything else. These books range from self-help to kids books. Interesting. Got her. Um, no. I don't really buy books at grocery stores though. So it is kind of weird. I don't know. I've never bought a book at a grocery store. I've bought books at like Walmart before in the past, which I know technically Walmart's a grocery store. But like just grocery stores, like just Publix, just Kroger? Mm-mm. Never. Ma'am, if you don't get out of here. If you don't get out of here. Oh, Christ. Where'd she go? Cool. Where'd you go? There you are. Um, but yeah. I don't think books are the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a grocery store, but I've seen some weird books in grocery stores. I can't play Supermarket Sim. It feels like I'm at work. I haven't honestly been able to play a lot of the simulators because it just feels because the first one I heard of was Hobby Store, the game store, hobby game store sim. And I used to work at one of those, so I was like, can't play that. And then what was it? It was next it was Supermarket Sim, and I was like, okay, yeah, well, I definitely can't play that one. That's just work. That's just work with more steps. So I did not pick those two up. I watched somebody play hobby game store or whatever sim. And the first time a stinky person walked in, I had like traumatic flashbacks to my time at the hobby store. And so I was like, no, not doing this. Not playing that one. That's not happening. She's got windows. She has to have windows. That's the only thing that makes sense here. That is the only thing that makes sense. Tricked you. Tricked you. I worked at Walmart, a smaller grocery store. But I set my store up like a place to shop at, which never worked out. Fair. That makes sense. That does make sense. Nicely done. Nicely done. Where are the other two? Oh, they're over there. Everything was in their stores. No worries. No worries. Aw, that's cute. Thank you. Yeah. Y'all were sweet. Y'all were sweet. I dig it. No, you should leave, though. You should leave, though. Time to leave. Okay. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. What a day. What a day. That's okay, though. We're almost back to 5 million blood points after I accidentally spent 3 million blood points by typing in an extra 0. We're almost back. Pink will look good. It's not like this color pink. It's like a softer purpley pink. That I really liked. So we'll see. If I hate it, I can return it. It's not a big deal. So kind of just trying stuff out, you know? Just trying some stuff out. I'm embracing all the girly colors now that I don't have a man. Now that I don't got a man, I can have girly colors. Like black. Girly colors like black and pink. Oh, let's play a Whisker, I think. Whisker. Mr. Whiskers. Okay, cool. Cool. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was going to change something while we wait on match. Let's go to timers. Let's go to... That one's off, so that one doesn't count. Events, adverts, Gunnar, Twitch commune, miss a message, safe words, treat stream. There it is, wish list. Okay. Secret and surprise are on for the holidays. Anything sent will be a surprise until our special I knew how to spell Christmas stream. Cool. Boom. Perfect. Niece told me to actually wear one color at a time. Why? I want to wear all the colors at the same time. That doesn't sound like solid advice. I think your niece is wrong. It's okay though, because she's kind of young, so it's fine. It's fine. She can be wrong. Current store's all dry goods, so no liquids or frozen products yet. So like, how do you level up in that game? Like, the more you sell, like, do you like get more of other things you can sell? Like, do you have to like level up your store so it like starts out simple and you get more and more? Like, I've never played one of the sim games. Like supermarket, hobby store, whatever sims. I've never played any of those games. The only one I really considered was the water park sim. I thought that was funny. I thought that one was funny. But that's the only one I considered. Of course, no liquor. No liquors of 20 years of sobriety and don't want that reminder. Nice! Congrats. I think I knew that, but congrats anyway. I'm proud of you. The more you sell. Okay. I figured that's how it worked, but like I said, I've never played one, so I wasn't for sure. Is this all? No, that's Nancy. Gosh, Nancy. This Nancy is a problem. Nancy's a problem. She's stacking her scritchmarks. There she is. There she went. I don't know, I thought it was funny. It is funny. Little kids have the strangest opinions. Just the strangest opinions. But it's fun. Each level can open workers or licenses to buy. There's the backroom upgrades and store floor upgrades as well. Got you. I watched someone play the hobby store one for like 10 seconds. And then decided I couldn't watch that anymore. So I stopped watching that. I stopped watching it then. Pink thigh highs and blue with raccoons and blue thigh highs with flamingos. I need more winter socks. I don't have enough like knee-high socks and stuff to wear with my boots. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I worked lots on the store to get 3 store upgrades. So what I currently carry doesn't feel scrunched together. Noise. I feel like I would enjoy those games, but I just don't play them. I don't know. I don't play them enough. I don't know. I don't think I'd play them enough. I think I'd enjoy them, but I don't think I play them enough. Guys, don't forget that tonight is sponsored by Gunnar. They make blue light blocking gaming glasses, and they have a ton of collabs with some cool video games and such. Like these that I'm wearing are from the Fallout collection. You'll want to use my link in the pin post. They're doing 30% off on the website right now. So that's better than the 15% off that you get with code zombie. But if you use my link and shop within the tab that opens using the link in the pin post, I will get credit for it. So I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate Gunnar because I like working with them. They're fun. 45K to get those upgrades, make anything from 150 a day to 1.8 in profit, so it takes forever. Oof. That's a lot. That's a lot. You know, I haven't seen the Aster yet. Hi, Rebel. How you doing? It's good to see you. I'm just vibing tonight. We just vibing. It's Aster. No, it's not. It's fake Aster. I want real Aster. Where'd the real one go? Real one. She here somewhere. Why do I feel like she's in a locker? Why do I feel like she's in a locker? My style is nothing like the Titan was great. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That Titan was awesome. I liked it. And obviously only my opinion matters. Where's Aster at, y'all? Now I need another 4 squares of space to really add to my vision how the store should look in real life. And you're streaming this, right? I think I saw you in the Live Now panel the other day. I've lost track of my days. I'm gonna be honest. All my days have like blended together at this point. I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I'd seen you live. I'll have to check in, see what your store looks like. Thank you, true story. Yes. We're just gonna throw every pallet on the map on the map, on the map. Every single pallet on the map, on the map, on the map. Loop. This take 2 weeks playing at hardcore just get the 85 a key. Ooh, geez. They make that stuff difficult. You'd think it'd be a little bit easier. Seeing as how it's a game. I'll wound everybody. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I'll wound y'all. Wound everybody. Everybody now. Rock your body now. Which character are you playing? Wesker from Resident Evil. Wesker is the bad guy in one of the Resident Evil. Well, a couple of the Resident Evil games, if I'm honest with you. At least 2. At least 2. Are you going to throw another pallet on my face? Ma'am, I ain't even there yet. You a Converse gay or a Vans gay? So I tried to be both, but back in the day, Vans would wear out funny on my foot. Vans would wear out really funny on my foot. And so the back part that touched my heel would wear out first. And they used really thick, hard plastic tabs for the support structure of the back of their shoes. And so I would wear the shoe out, and then that thick plastic tab would like cut into my feet. So I literally could not be a Vans gay. I couldn't wear them because the heel would wear out so fast, like where it touches the back of your ankle. Your Achilles heel, like your Achilles, like where it touches that, it would be a hard plastic tab. So I could not wear Vans. I owned 1 to 2 pairs of Vans in my life. Both wore out exactly the same back in the day. And so I just couldn't. I had to wear Converse, because Converse doesn't put that plastic tab in the Achilles touching part of the shoe. But the thing is I really liked Vans. They were, I felt like because the material was thicker all across it, I don't know, it felt more secure. I just couldn't wear them, unfortunately. I think they've since improved that design. So it doesn't do that anymore. But time to go, bud. Time to go. But I like Vans. Converse, I think, was the first brand to do, out of the 2, to do a Pride collection. So I do like Converse a little bit more nowadays. And I did own some knee-high Converse once upon a time. But yeah, I just couldn't wear Vans. Yeah. Unfortunately. Who have we not played in a while? We haven't played the Unknown in a while. Let's play the Unknown. First roll was good. Ooh, we're out of offering add-ons. Let's do an add-on. Oops. I did not select what I needed. Unfortunately. That's, don't even know what that is. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. We're gonna pick a different add-on. There we go. Boom. Ooh, there's a Sable in this match. Nice. Oh, those were hot. The knee-high Converse were so cool. Like I gave them to somebody. I don't remember who. I was cleaning out my closet. And I decided I didn't want them anymore, and I gave them away, and now they're back. I wish I had kept them. I wish I had kept my Converse. I can always buy another pair if I decide I need them again, but I don't need them. They weren't even that comfortable. I just wish I still had them. Fans were rich Shih Tzu, so in Kmart special, the soft concert. Yeah, fair. I didn't own a pair of Vans until I had my own job and could pay for them, because my mom was not buying me expensive shoes. But yeah, I did buy a pair of Vans and they wore out funny. So I got a pair of Converse and I like those. And then I got the knee-high Converse and I was like, heck yeah. And then a couple years later, I tried another pair of Vans and they wore out funny too. So I just gave up. I just gave up. I'll just wear my 10-year-old Doc Martens now. I'm more of a Doc Marten gay than any other shoe. Like if I'm real with you guys, like I like my Doc Martens. I have blue glitter Docs that are at least 10 years old. And I like those the best. That's my preferred. Is like vintage Docs or like I would say if you'd bought Docs like 5 or more years ago, they're probably fine. So like 5 to 10 years doesn't make them vintage. But if you can find like vintage Docs, oh, that would be so nice. Because currently the quality of Doc Martens is not great. They kind of changed how they do stuff, and so like today's Doc Martens don't really hold up as well as like older ones do. So my 10-year-old ones hold up pretty good. They've held up pretty well. And if I could ever find like some, I don't know, maybe some, when did Doc start making them? Like if I could find some like late 90s, early 2000 Docs, I would be so excited, man. I just don't want to pay an arm and a leg for them is the only problem. Because they're gonna be pricey. The thing is you can still get really good quality like Doc Martens. You just have to go to the original supplier. You have to go to Solivare. You can't buy from the Doc Marten website because the Doc Marten website, some of that stuff is just straight up trash now. But if you go to Solivare, you can get some really high quality like Doc lookalikes. Because Solivare is the one that made them. Like that's the company that like technically made them for Doc. So yeah. If I were to buy another pair of Docs, like if new ones, if I were going to buy new Docs, I would just go to the parent website. Straight up. But I want some vintage Docs. So if anybody has a pair of like vintage Docs that are like a woman's 8 to 9, probably closer to 8, but I could probably like wear thick socks. If you're wanting to get rid of those, I will make an offer. Always ponying up for decent shoes or boots when I can. Yeah, nowadays I do. Nowadays I do. I buy sturdy shoes that are gonna last a while. Like some of the Skechers that I've owned in the past have really held up pretty well. So I'm a sucker for Skechers when it comes to tennis shoes. I like those a lot. And tennis shoes I'll spend money on. High heels and stuff a little less so. High heels are just for fun. So I don't spend a ton on my high heels, but or my flats, but I'll spend some money on tennis shoes and boots. For sure. For sure. For sure I will. For sure. I don't know what they're like punk boots. They were real popular in the alt scene for a long time. And still kind of are. They're the Doc Martens are the ones with the really thick sole. And you can see the visible stitching on the sole. I'll pull mine out of the closet in a minute and show you what I mean. But they're very recognizable. Like once you see them, you're gonna be like, oh, those are Docs. Okay. But yeah, no, it's worth it if you can save up the money to buy at least one decent pair of shoes, and then you can always spend fun money on like silly shoes, like your high heels and stuff. Now, if you're gonna be in high heels a lot, obviously you do want to spend money on them, but I don't really wear my high heels too much. So I have a couple of like really nice pairs that are like super goth high heels, and then I just have a bunch of fun high heels that didn't cost me all that much money. But like my tennis shoes, I spend money on. My boots, I like work boots, I spend money on those. My work shoes, I spend money on those. Um, I will spend money on those for sure. Oh man, that didn't hit. That should have hit. Got you, baby. Got you, baby. Got you, got you, got you. Got you, got you, got you. All right. We need to find Talita. Van slip-on styles. Sonoma's brown level. The slip-on style Vans are really pretty, like really cool. I do like slip-on shoes. I need more of those. I need Steve. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's not smart. I need more slip-on shoes for sure, though. That would make my life a lot easier. Lots easier. Cool. I don't know what that was about. The goth boots? Yes. Yeah. They were real popular in the alt scene. Still are. They are also now real popular for I would say lesbians. Everybody wears them, but you'll see them a lot. Okay, they got her up. We're good. I didn't really want to kill her right away. I felt bad. If you could buy Docs like 10 years ago, you got a solid pair of shoes. Nowadays they don't hold up as well. I think they changed manufacturers, so you kind of go to the parent company and buy them from them. And they're basically like they're still Docs, they're just a different company making them, parent company. So that's why I want some vintage Docs. I do. Like, you know, I want some very vintage. Oh, y'all are both dead. Okay. I really want the Talita, but I don't know where she's at. Like, she just went poof. She went poof. The Talita has vanished. Talita. Is that Talita? That's Talita. I found her. How did I find her? That was lucky. That was lucky. Got her. Got her. Boom. Cool. Now we good. Everybody been hooked at least once. We good. We can start murdering. Murdering. What's your price for fright? I did miss the rain. Oh, they already got her? What? How they already get her? How they already find her? What? What? Oh, hello again. You can be hooked again. Come here. I'm sorry to put you back on the hook, but you can be hooked again. You can be hooked again. Hooked again. Boom. But actually, well, that was weird. Spawned underneath me. Whee. All right. Now everybody's been hooked twice. So now I can definitely start the murder. The murder. Murder. Where's the gen? They have 2 left. Like, they ain't doing bad. They're just having a little bit of trouble getting another gen done. Not there. She's here. Not there. Down there. There they are. There they are. How do I get downstairs? How do I get down the stairs? I ask as a killer that can, like, warp across the map. Yup. Here we are. There we go. There we go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. It means a lot. I needed a chill stream night. chill stream night. And I appreciate y'all for providing that. I don't know. Today was wild, dude. I don't even know, man. Did she go back downstairs? Or did she just stop running? Oh, she stopped running. Hi, Drax. Jumping into a Crucible match? Okay, no worries. Have fun. Drax, how you doing? It's good to see you. I wore the Lugz Birdman shoes for a long time when I worked at Champ Sports. One of my favorite shoes. I don't think I know those. I'm going to look them up after this match. I'll look them up. We're going to go downstairs. Nope. We're going to go upstairs. That's not a person. That is a hook. That's a hook. Ba-da-ba. Just vibing. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We just vibing. We just hanging out. We having a good time. You should good team. They're comfortable and flat-footed with wide feet. Gotcha. Are you in here? Yes. Yes, you are. How did I know you were in there? How did I know? You think he pooped himself? I think he pooped his pants. He did not look happy. I think he might have pooped his pants. Nikes are always small on me. Fair. I don't love Nikes. New Balance I'm okay with. Nike's a little less so. Adidas tend to be weirdly shaped. I don't know what it is about Adidas. Like, I've had the best luck with Skechers when it comes to tennis shoes. Yeah, Asics are pretty good. I've owned like one pair of Asics, and I think I got them at the thrift store. And then I'm mostly a Skechers person, but I have owned a few New Balance sneakers in the past. Pumas are good. I do like Pumas. Pumas had some crazy colors back in the day, and I really like those. I did really like those. I like Skechers more now because they also do some wild colors. They don't do a lot of just boring nonsense. They do a lot of really fun colors. Like, they had a really bright line, which was like pink, purples, blues, neon colors, and I was like, heck yeah. So I got some of those. I like loud colors. Obviously. Y'all knew that. But I just kind of stick with my Skechers nowadays, honestly. I kind of just stick with them. I like my Skechers. I'm confused. Skechers have just always been the most comfortable for me. I don't know if that makes sense. Skechers has always been the most comfortable, personally. Slip-ons? Ooh, maybe I need to check out their slip-ons. They have a wide, yes. Skechers. So I don't have like super wide feet. But they're still a little wider than like probably your average. So like Skechers have always been just the most comfortable for me. The most comfortable for me. So I tend to stick with them. If I'm gonna do like, I also like Rocket Dog. Rocket Dog shoes. They don't make like your typical sneakers. They make like flat sneakers for the most part, but I love Rocket Dog. Rocket Dog is some of my favorite shoes. What am I do? 30 generic. So where I work gives us a stipend to spend on work shoes with Shoes for Crews. So you get like 60 or 70 bucks once a year to buy work shoes. So usually with that stipend, I will buy like exactly the amount that I get. So like this last time I had like, I think it was $65, I think is what it is. I picked out $60 shoes. So like I only had to pay a little bit in tax. So I got their shoes for Cruise brand or whatever, but they're really comfortable. They're called like Breakleys, I believe. They have like a waterproof topper to them. So since I work in the kitchen with a lot of steam machines, um they keep me safe. They keep me safe. So here's what I do. But yeah, if I had to pay for shoes out of pocket, I would have to save up. Um I would probably pick Skechers again, Skechers work shoes. But I would have to save up because those things are expensive. Walk maxed, I think. For Skechers? Oh, you're talking about Skechers walking shoes. Yeah. I like those a lot. Those are cool. I think if I were ever to like pick up running, I would get like for real running shoes. Like for real. Because those kind of shoes kind of give you some of the energy back in your stride and it makes running a little bit easier. I don't think I would take up running again without the proper shoes. I need to go to the gym again. I took a break. I took a break from going to the gym and I need to get back into it because I need to stretch more. I don't know. I feel like a shrimp at my desk half the time. I feel like a shrimp at my desk. I'm just like all hunched over all the time. It's like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What's this? Okay. Nobody just looks like regular survivors, so we should be good. We should be good. Running wise, A6 was amazing. Like springy, really comfortable for me working at Champs. Okay. There's a guy at work that runs a lot. Like he does miles and miles a day. Sometimes before work and sometimes after. And we were talking about it. So he had some recommendations too, but I would just go try on a bunch of shoes before I made the decision because like shoes are really weird. My feet are really weird. Hi, Vampire. I'm doing good. It was a weird day. Not gonna get into it. Y'all can watch the VOD if you want to see what happened today. But everybody's okay. We're good. It was just kind of a crap day, man. And now I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better now that I'm hanging out with you guys. So I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Thanks for being here. Okay, everybody's upstairs. If it's the stuff, okay, you seen it? Yeah. Everybody's good. He's asleep. He's sleeping. Bolter is sleeping. He's doing all right though. He'll be doing better tomorrow. For sure. He's gonna be annoyed at me tonight though, because I do have to like pester him a little bit. Dang. Does Gunslinger's range like it seems like the gun is closer. Did they change the field of view on him? Why does his gun seem closer? I don't understand. I don't get it. Deathslinger seems weird. I think they messed with Deathslinger. I think they messed with him. I brought Lightborn because I ain't trust y'all. I brought Lightborn. I keep getting stuck on that rock. I keep getting stuck on the rock. I don't know. I feel like they changed it. He looks weird. Deathslinger looks weird. I don't know. I keep getting stuck on stuff because I can't see. I can't see. I keep getting stuck. Where did this guy come from? I thought I was chasing Nicholas. I thought I was chasing Nicholas Cage. And said, oh, there's Nicholas. There he is. Got you. How did I miss that? That was funny. We're going to go this way. Where did what's his face go? Come here, you. Come here. You're a problem. You're being a problem, and I don't like problems. How many? Wait, there's 2 Nicholases. There are 2. There are 2. There are 2. How did I miss that? That was funny. Cool. I'll take a Megan. Also take that. I'll take it. I'll take it. What a silly bunch of survivors. Silly, silly, silly survivors. Gotta love them, though. Goofy as all get out. All right, let's go hook a Nicholas. Let's go get a Nicolas Cage. Nice. Oh, nicey ice. YouTube. Oh, he's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. Cool. Hopefully he gets some good clips for his channel. Sir, if you don't stop right now. If you don't stop right now. Nice. I'm going to reload. Cool. You can come back? All right. Is anybody healing over there? No. Is it Megan? It's Megan! Why do I keep missing? I feel like his vision's different, and so it's throwing me off. It looks weird. Dang, that should have counted. That should have counted. That's okay. No, I love Deathslinger. Deathslinger's a great killer, but I feel like his gun's closer to my face than normal. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like they updated it. How? How? I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't played Deathslinger in a long time. That's a possibility. Got you. I don't know. Throwing me off for sure. I could be wrong. I may have just not played Deathslinger in months. That's a possibility. I feel like his arms aren't as long as they used to be. And that's what's weirding me out. That's what's weirding me out. I feel like his arms are shorter. He's got like T-Rex arms. He's got a little ton of T-Rex arms. Little tiny T-Rex arms. All right, everybody's been hooked once. We're good to go. Let's do this. Let's do this with my tiny T-Rex arms. My little bitty T-Rex arms. Itty bitty. Itty bitty. T-Rex arms. You over here? I feel like you're over here. I feel like somebody's over here. Maybe not. We'll go back. Oh, geez. Which one are you? I can't even tell who anybody is anymore. I can't even tell anymore. Is Meg dead yet? No. I don't even know where she's at half the time. Oh, they're healing. Let's go disturb them. Got you, buddy. Got you, buddy. I brought Lightborn because I knew you guys were going to be trouble. Trouble. What? What in the world was that? What was that? Cool. Cool. She's going to try, but I brought Lightborn because I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. I brought Lightborn. That's the secret. Bring Lightborn. Bring Lightborn. What are you barking at, buddy? Did the neighbor... My neighbor had a U-Haul. in his driveway earlier, but like it was like the 26-footer U-Haul, and I still don't know what was going on over there because it only stayed for a few minutes. So I don't know what you're doing with a 26-footer, but you're only like using it for it's only parked for 5 minutes. That seems a little much. I'll have to ask him next time I see him. Hi, Mary. How you doing? I like the name change. I like it. Oh, how you been? How you doing? How are ya? Wee. All right. Let's go disrupt this dude over here. Let's go disrupt this dude over here. Gotcha, buddy. I'll just hit you. I ain't care. I don't care. I just hit you instead. Okay, both everybody but David's been hooked again. Oh man, he got away. He got away. Ooh. Ichi. Hi, David. What are you doing? I don't understand. I don't understand, David. I'm gonna be honest. This was probably a mistake on your part because I don't think they're gonna come downstairs and save you, honestly. Oh, somebody's down here. Maybe they will come downstairs to save you. Maybe they will. Oh, everybody's downstairs. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Nice. Probably not going to be able to get Megan to a hook, though. Oh, maybe. There's one in there. There's one in there. We could probably get her to that one. I feel like they made this map a little bit better. All right, guys. So that is going to conclude our Gunnar segment for the evening. If you're watching over on the Gunnar website, hop on over to twitch.tv/ZombeeAttack, 2 E's, to hang out with us. Tell us what your favorite pair of Gunnars are. And if not, have a good night. And don't forget to use code ZOMBIE for a discount. Thanks. All right, guys. I'm not ending stream yet. I'm gonna stream for a little while longer. We're gonna keep playing. Keep playing the game. I don't know where they went. Oh, they're probably downstairs. They're healing, but I don't see them. Maybe they're out at Killer Shack. Maybe they're out here. No, I think it's really cool with Gunnar that, like, when I'm streaming with them, they do showcase my stream on their website. So if you're, like, shopping for glasses, you can see what I'm up to, which is cool. I think that's pretty cool. But, I think it's neat. You can also go check out all the live streams on Gunnar and see, like, who's partnered with them, which is cool. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to end our Gunnar segment for tonight. I think it's cool. Ooh, we got some stutter going on, baby. Stutter butter. Stutter butter. Boom. All right. I don't know where the other Nicholas is. Somebody's internet connection's kind of rough, though. Unfortunately. Oh, there he is. Wish I was playing Huntress, then I could just smack him with a hatchet. Oops, stutter. Stutter. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. He wibble wobbling because he thinks I'm gonna shoot him. I'm not gonna shoot him, though. Why was he exposed? I don't understand why he was exposed. That's okay. Oh, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna play some music. All right. Let me do that real quick.